What if I told you that there exists a hidden book, shrouded in mystery for centuries, that could change everything we thought we knew about the Bible, angels, and the end of days? A book so controversial, so filled with supernatural events, fallen angels, and cryptic prophecies, that it was deliberately banned from the Western Christian canon. And yet, this ancient text has been quietly preserved in the Ethiopian Orthodox Bible, holding secrets that, if revealed, could unlock mysteries about the spiritual realm, the origins of evil, and perhaps, even our future. Welcome to our channel, where today, we're diving into one of the most forbidden and enigmatic books in history, the Book of Enoch. Why was this ancient text kept hidden for so long? What shocking revelations does it contain about angels who defied God, their interactions with humans, and the creation of the Nephilim, giant beings who once roamed the earth? And most importantly, why does its prophecy about the Son of Man sound so hauntingly familiar to those found in the Bible? Stay with us as we unlock the secrets of Enoch's visions, explore epic battles between divine and dark forces, and uncover why this forgotten text might hold the keys to understanding the mysteries of the cosmos and the end times. But before we dive in, if you're fascinated by ancient mysteries, hidden histories, and spiritual secrets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon. Your support helps us continue to bring you deep, thought-provoking content just like this. Now, let's embark on a journey through time and uncover the secrets that have been hidden from the world for centuries. Part 1. The origins and significance of the Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch, believed to have emerged during the period before Christ, specifically between the 3rd and 1st centuries BCE, stands as a remarkable testament to the spiritual and cultural landscape of ancient times. This text, often shrouded in mystery, was notably excluded from the Western Christian canon, leading to its controversial status among biblical literature. Its exclusion raises intriguing questions about the reasons behind this decision and the implications for our understanding of Scripture. At the heart of the controversy lies the book's graphic portrayals of fallen angels, commonly referred to as the Watchers. These celestial beings, initially sent by God to oversee humanity, ultimately succumbed to temptation, descending to earth and violating divine commandments by taking human wives. This act of rebellion resulted in the birth of the Nephilim, giant beings who became notorious for their immense strength and, paradoxically, their capacity for corruption. Their very existence, as described in the Book of Enoch, brings forth themes of moral decay and divine retribution, which sharply contrast with the more sanitized narratives found in the canonical texts. The early church grappled with these depictions, ultimately deeming the book too provocative for inclusion in the biblical canon. The notion that angels could transgress divine boundaries and engage in illicit relationships with humanity not only challenged established theological doctrines but also posed existential questions about sin, redemption, and the nature of evil itself. This led to a deliberate decision to distance the church from the narratives contained within Enoch, as they could disrupt the foundational beliefs that the early Christians sought to promote. In contrast, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church embraced the Book of Enoch, preserving it as part of their sacred scriptures. For them, this text is not merely a collection of fanciful tales, but a profound source of spiritual insight that illuminates the cosmic struggle between good and evil. The Ethiopian tradition has always been characterized by a broader and more mystical understanding of spirituality, one that is less concerned with rigid dogmas and more open to the complexities of divine interaction with humanity. By keeping the Book of Enoch, they acknowledge its significance in revealing deeper truths about the spiritual realm, the consequences of transgression, and the ultimate fate of the soul. Moreover, the Book of Enoch has captured the attention of scholars throughout the centuries who have debated its authenticity and relevance. While some view it as an apocryphal work lacking divine inspiration, others argue that it offers critical insights into the cultural and religious milieu of the time. The references to the Son of Man, a messianic figure depicted in Enoch's visions, resonate with the terminology used in the New Testament, particularly in the teachings of Jesus. This intersection invites further exploration into the early Christian understanding of prophecy and how it may have been influenced by the rich tapestry of ideas presented in Enoch. The discussion surrounding the Book of Enoch reveal its complex relationship with the canonization of Scripture. As we delve deeper into its narratives, we uncover layers of meaning that speak not only to the ancient world, but also to contemporary spiritual inquiries. The revelations contained within Enoch challenge us to reconsider our perceptions of divine authority, the consequences of rebellion, and the intricate dance between light and darkness. This is just the beginning of our journey as we unravel the captivating stories within the Book of Enoch, exploring its profound implications for understanding our own existence and the cosmos. Part 2: The Story of the Watchers and the Fallen Angels. The narrative of the Watchers begins with a group of 200 angels who were sent to Earth to observe humanity. These angels, known as the Watchers, were tasked with guiding and monitoring the human race. However, their divine mission took a fateful turn when they became enamored with the daughters of men. The leader of the Watchers, Semjaza, persuaded the others to descend from their heavenly abode and take human wives, an act that would forever alter the course of human history. According to the Book of Enoch, the Watchers made a pact, swearing an oath to undertake this forbidden act. Semjaza, fearing the repercussions from God, led this rebellion against divine law. The Book of Enoch provides a vivid account of this decision, emphasizing the consequences that would soon follow. The angels descended to Mount Hermon, a location symbolically significant as a place of both divine encounter and rebellion. Here, they established a new order, breaking their sacred duties and intertwining their existence with that of humanity. Once on Earth, the Watchers took mortal wives and fathered a race of giants known as the Nephilim. These beings were described as great giants, whose height was 300 cubits, approximately 450 feet, showcasing their immense physical stature and strength. The Nephilim were not mere figures of folklore, they were embodiments of violence and chaos. The Book of Enoch details their exploits, indicating that they consumed all the acquisitions of men and even turned against one another, leading to widespread corruption and bloodshed across the earth. The text elaborates that the Nephilim brought destruction and lawlessness, creating a society steeped in immorality. The actions of the Watchers and their offspring catalyzed a significant decline in moral values, leading humanity further away from God's intended purpose. The Book of Enoch emphasizes that the wickedness of humanity was so great that the Lord saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Genesis 6 verse 5. This depiction highlights the devastating impact of the Watchers' rebellion on society. As the situation escalated, the cries of humanity reached the heavens, prompting God to respond. In a pivotal moment, God decided to cleanse the earth of its corruption through a great flood. This divine judgment mirrored other ancient Near Eastern flood narratives, yet it is uniquely characterized by the direct connection to the sins of the Watchers and the Nephilim. God instructed Noah to build an ark to save a remnant of humanity and the animals, signifying hope amid impending destruction. Prior to the flood, the archangel Uriel was sent by God to deliver a message to the Watchers, warning them of their impending doom. Uriel revealed that the Nephilim would face the consequences of their actions. The Watchers, realizing their fate, were filled with fear and regret, pleading with Enoch to intercede on their behalf. Enoch, acting as a mediator, ascended to heaven and presented the Watchers' plea to God. However, their fate had already been sealed. God decreed that the Watchers would be bound in the abyss as punishment for their transgressions, awaiting the final judgment. The Book of Enoch vividly describes the punishment that befell the Watchers. They were cast into the depths of the earth, shackled and imprisoned for their rebellion. This imagery of confinement serves as a powerful metaphor for the consequences of defying divine authority. The binding of the Watchers is not just an act of retribution, it symbolizes the overarching theme of cosmic order versus chaos. God's actions reinforce the idea that no being, celestial or terrestrial, is beyond the reach of divine justice. The aftermath of the Watchers' rebellion extended beyond their immediate punishment. The Nephilim, left to their own devices after the flood, were also destroyed, marking the end of their reign of terror on earth. The flood served as a divine reset, purging the world of the corruption and violence that had arisen from the actions of the Watchers. Yet, the legacy of the Nephilim endured, as their spirits were believed to linger, contributing to the ongoing struggle between good and evil. The story of the Watchers is a cautionary tale that resonates with profound implications for humanity. It raises critical questions about free will, temptation, and the consequences of our choices. The narrative suggests that even beings of great power can succumb to desire, leading to devastating outcomes. This theme is particularly relevant in today's context, where the pursuit of power, knowledge, and unchecked ambition often leads to moral compromise. Furthermore, the tale of the Watchers intertwines with ancient myths and cultural narratives, reflecting the universal human struggle against temptation and moral decay. The lessons gleaned from their story serve as a reminder of the importance of adhering to divine guidance and the dangers that arise when one strays from their intended path. As we continue to explore the Book of Enoch, we will uncover more about the fate of the Nephilim and the enduring impact of the Watchers on our understanding of the spiritual realm and our place within it. Part 3: The Great Flood and Divine Judgment. As the chaos wrought by the Watchers and their Nephilim offspring unfolded, the moral fabric of humanity began to unravel. The Book of Enoch captures the gravity of this decline, painting a vivid picture of a world steeped in wickedness and violence. The divine response to this moral decay culminated in one of the most profound acts of judgment recorded in ancient texts, the Great Flood. This catastrophic event serves not only as a pivotal moment in the narrative of the Book of Enoch, but also as a powerful testament to the themes of divine justice and redemption. The narrative unfolds with God observing the rampant evil that had permeated human society. The Book of Enoch states that the Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and he was deeply troubled by the continual evil that resided in the hearts of humanity. The implications of this observation are stark. God's grief over creation signals a profound rupture in the intended relationship between the Creator and his creation. The need for intervention became imperative, and thus, divine judgment was set into motion. In this context, God chose Noah as the vessel of his mercy, commissioning him to build an ark that would save his family and pairs of every animal species from the impending deluge. The instructions for the ark's construction, including its dimensions and materials, reflect meticulous divine planning, emphasizing the seriousness of the forthcoming judgment. Noah's obedience in the face of widespread disbelief and mockery underscores his faith and righteousness, serving as a stark contrast to the corrupt society around him. The Book of Enoch expands on the flood narrative by highlighting the role of the Watchers in this divine plan. As punishment for their rebellion, God decreed that the Nephilim would perish alongside the corrupt humans. This intertwining of divine judgment for both angels and humanity emphasizes the holistic nature of God's justice. The flood was not merely a reaction to human sin, but a comprehensive cleansing aimed at restoring order to a world overrun by chaos. As the rains began to fall and the waters of the abyss were unleashed, the fury of the flood became a visible manifestation of divine wrath. The text describes how the floodwaters prevailed on the earth for an extended period, drowning the Nephilim and the wicked among humanity. The apocalyptic imagery invoked during this cataclysm serves to reinforce the magnitude of God's judgment. The overwhelming force of the flood illustrates that, in the face of evil, God will take decisive action to protect the sanctity of his creation. While the Great Flood marked a definitive end to the era of the Nephilim, it also signaled a new beginning. The Book of Enoch depicts the aftermath of the flood as a period of reflection and renewal. God's promise to Noah to never again destroy the earth with a flood highlights his mercy even amid judgment. This covenant, symbolized by the rainbow, serves as a reminder of divine grace and the opportunity for humanity to repent and seek restoration. However, the narrative does not end with the floodwaters receding. The Book of Enoch warns of the lingering spirits of the Nephilim, who, despite their physical destruction, were believed to haunt the earth. Their presence is seen as a reminder of the consequences of disobedience and serves as a caution against the resurgence of evil. This notion of the Nephilim spirits continues to echo through subsequent generations, suggesting that the battle between good and evil is ongoing. The story of the Great Flood in the Book of Enoch resonates with themes found in various ancient cultures, which also include flood myths reflecting humanity's struggles with sin and redemption. The parallels between these narratives reveal a universal understanding of divine judgment, illustrating that this theme transcends cultural boundaries. By examining these similarities, we gain insight into the shared human experience of grappling with morality, consequence, and the quest for redemption. The impact of the flood on the collective consciousness of humanity cannot be overstated. It serves as a powerful metaphor for purification and transformation. The Great Flood not only acts as a means of divine judgment, but also as an opportunity for a fresh start, where humanity is given the chance to learn from its past mistakes. As we transition from the narrative of the flood, we will delve into the significance of the covenant God made with Noah and the implications of the Watcher's fate in the unfolding drama of the spiritual realm. This exploration will continue to illuminate the profound themes presented in the Book of Enoch, revealing insights into the nature of divine justice, mercy, and the ongoing struggle between light and darkness in our world today. Part 4: The Prophecies of Enoch and the Role of the Son of Man. In the Book of Enoch, the figure of the Son of Man emerges as a central prophetic character, one who embodies the hope of redemption for humanity. Throughout the text, Enoch's visions articulate a powerful narrative about divine justice and the restoration of cosmic order. The term Son of Man appears in Enoch's Prophecies, particularly in 1 Enoch 46, where Enoch describes seeing a vision of the Son of Man sitting on the throne of glory. This moment signifies the authority bestowed upon him by God and his role in the final judgment. Enoch's vision includes a description of the Son of Man being introduced before the Ancient of Days, highlighting his exalted status, and the Lord of Spirits seated him on the throne of his glory, and the Spirit of righteousness was poured out upon him. This imagery illustrates the divine endorsement of the Son of Man, emphasizing his role as a mediator between God and humanity, tasked with executing divine judgment. As the narrative progresses, the Book of Enoch elaborates on the functions of the Son of Man during the Day of Judgment. Enoch prophesies that he shall be a star for the righteous and the hope for the sinners, emphasizing the dual nature of his mission, to provide refuge for the faithful and to enact justice upon the wicked. This duality reflects a recurring theme in biblical literature, where the messianic figure brings both salvation and condemnation. The Prophecies also touch upon the fate of the Watchers and their descendants, the Nephilim. In 1 Enoch 10:9, God commands the archangels to bind the leaders of the Watchers and to bring them down to the abyss, ensuring their punishment for their rebellion against divine order. This command highlights the certainty of divine justice, reinforcing the idea that those who defy God's law will ultimately face retribution. Furthermore, the Book of Enoch speaks to the coming transformation of the earth when the Son of Man establishes his kingdom. In 1 Enoch 45, it is foretold that he will judge the kings and the mighty, signifying that the power dynamics of the world will shift dramatically under his reign. The text presents a vision of peace and righteousness, where the faithful will thrive, and evil will be eradicated. The prophecies concerning the Son of Man invite readers to reflect on their own moral choices and the implications of their actions in the face of divine accountability. As Enoch articulates the significance of this messianic figure, it becomes clear that the narrative serves as both a warning and an encouragement for those who strive to live righteously. Part 5: Cosmic Order and the Angelic Realm. As we delve into the cosmic order depicted in the Book of Enoch, we encounter a richly detailed account of how the heavenly bodies and angelic beings operate under divine governance. Enoch presents a structured universe where each celestial entity serves a specific purpose, as illustrated in 1 Enoch 72-82, often referred to as the astronomical book. This section meticulously details the movements of the sun, moon, and stars, attributing their paths to the oversight of angelic beings. In 1 Enoch 72:2, it states, "The Lord appointed a ruler over the sun, so that he should shine upon the earth," highlighting the belief that angels are responsible for maintaining the order of the cosmos. Each heavenly body is under the supervision of specific angels, and their movements are inextricably linked to the moral state of humanity. For instance, the text discusses how when these heavenly bodies are in their proper courses, peace prevails on earth, but disruptions in their movement signal a disturbance in the spiritual realm. The theme of cosmic order extends to the role of angels as guardians of this divine structure. Enoch describes how these celestial beings are responsible for ensuring that the natural laws established by God are upheld. In 1 Enoch 33, it details how the angel of the waters oversees the rivers and the seas, asserting that divine authority permeates every aspect of creation. This level of detail emphasizes the interconnectedness of the cosmos, where the actions of angels have direct implications for life on earth. However, the rebellion of the Watchers disrupted this harmony. The text starkly warns that their descent and subsequent actions not only brought chaos to humanity but also led to cosmic disturbances. In 1 Enoch 10:4, God commands, "The flood shall come upon them, and they shall be destroyed." This proclamation encapsulates the severity of their disobedience, illustrating that divine judgment is not limited to the earthly realm but extends to the very fabric of the universe. As a result of their rebellion, the Watchers were bound and cast into the abyss, where they await their final judgment. This punishment serves as a powerful reminder of the consequences of defying divine authority. 1 Enoch 21:6 states, "The place of their imprisonment was in the valley of the earth," indicating their isolation from the divine presence, a fate that serves as a cautionary tale for those who might consider defying God's commandments. In conclusion, the Book of Enoch intricately weaves together the concepts of cosmic order, angelic roles, and divine justice, providing profound insights into the spiritual dynamics that govern existence. Through the vivid imagery and prophetic teachings contained within this text, we are invited to reflect on the moral implications of our actions and the overarching authority that governs the universe. As we transition to the final reflections on Enoch's teachings, we will explore how these narratives continue to resonate in our contemporary understanding of faith, morality, and the nature of the divine. Part 6: The Vision of Redemption and the Future of Humanity. As we conclude our exploration of the Book of Enoch, we are drawn into a profound vision of redemption that not only encapsulates the fate of humanity but also offers a glimpse into the restoration of cosmic order. Enoch's prophetic insights extend beyond judgment. They reveal a hopeful narrative of reconciliation, renewal, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. This vision resonates deeply with the human experience, inviting reflection on our own paths and the choices we make in the face of adversity. Enoch's visions encompass a rich tapestry of symbolism, where the fate of Israel and the coming of a messianic age are intricately woven together. The text presents a poignant account of Israel's struggles, portraying the people as sheep among wild beasts, an allegory for the oppressors and the various nations that have sought to undermine their existence. In these symbolic dreams, Enoch witnesses the rise and fall of empires, the scattering of the people of Israel, and the eventual gathering of the faithful in a time of restoration. This theme of exile followed by redemption underscores the cyclical nature of history, highlighting that even in the darkest times, hope persists. Central to Enoch's vision is the promise of a Messiah, a figure who will ultimately establish a kingdom of peace and justice. The prophetic descriptions echo the expectations of a future leader who will reign with righteousness, bringing an end to suffering and oppression. This vision mirrors other prophetic texts in the Old Testament, such as those found in Isaiah, where a future time of peace is envisioned. For instance, Isaiah 11 verses 6 to 9 speaks of a world transformed, where predatory animals coexist harmoniously with their prey, symbolizing the end of violence and the establishment of divine peace. The Book of Enoch also explores the concept of divine judgment, emphasizing that those who have remained faithful will be vindicated, while the wicked will face eternal consequences. Enoch's prophecies detail the final judgment day, a time when the righteous will be separated from the unrighteous, and all actions will be brought before the throne of God. This imagery serves as both a warning and an encouragement, urging individuals to choose righteousness over wickedness. It reinforces the idea that moral choices have lasting implications, not only for oneself but for the collective destiny of humanity. In this vision of the future, Enoch reveals the ultimate fate of the fallen angels, the Watchers. Their punishment, being bound and cast into the abyss, signifies the triumph of divine justice. However, the text also suggests that there will be a time when the repercussions of their actions will be fully realized, and their influence will be permanently eradicated. This narrative arc emphasizes the belief that evil will not have the final say, rather, divine order will be restored, and peace will prevail. The significance of Enoch's prophecies extends beyond their immediate context. They challenge readers to consider the implications of their own lives in light of these revelations. The themes of accountability, hope, and redemption resonate powerfully in our contemporary society, where moral dilemmas and ethical choices abound. Enoch's vision encourages individuals to strive for righteousness and remain steadfast in the face of challenges, reassuring them that their efforts contribute to the greater cosmic order. Furthermore, the Book of Enoch invites a dialogue about the nature of divine mercy and justice. While it emphasizes the certainty of judgment, it also underscores the opportunities for repentance and transformation. The message is clear: redemption is available to all who seek it, regardless of their past. This inclusivity fosters a sense of hope and possibility, reinforcing the belief that even in a world marked by strife and division, healing and restoration are attainable. As we reflect on the teachings of the Book of Enoch, we are reminded that its messages of judgment, hope, and cosmic order continue to resonate today. The prophetic insights regarding the future of humanity challenge us to engage with our moral responsibilities, encouraging us to live with intention and integrity. In the end, the journey through Enoch's vision serves not only as a historical exploration, but also as a timeless call to action for each of us, urging a commitment to goodness in our lives and communities. With this understanding of the Book of Enoch, we conclude our exploration of its profound narratives and insights. The revelations contained within this ancient text remain a source of inspiration, inviting us to delve deeper into the mysteries of faith, morality, and the human experience. As we seek to apply these lessons in our own lives, we recognize that the struggle between light and darkness continues, and each choice we make contributes to the unfolding story of redemption.